I'm learning about all this stuff, selling pills, you know, different kinds of pills, different kinds of coke, different kinds of dope. I'm meeting gangsters.
So the 2-year stint that you're living with this kid, this is the ramp up to what, becoming a criminal, or is this?
I'm starting to meet everybody. I'm going to buy pot from this lady, and I see a picture on the TV, and I was like, yo, that's my friend Corey.
At this point, you are a drug dealer.
Not drug dealer, just...
You just sell it a little bit.
Petty drug dealer.
You know,
a little bit of selling.
We mostly sold weed.
It's mostly weed sales, some coke, some heroin.
Like this kid's mother, she was the boss of this project. She knows everybody.
Let me know how the audio sounds, by the way. I've made some adjustments to the microphone.
And she's tasking you with stuff.
I don't know.
Sorta.
She's telling you how you can make money.
Like I'm going with her to the doctors, and I'm moving pills because she tells me to.
It's almost like you're living like at this point, like a real life, like Grand Theft Auto simulation.
Kind of like,
you go do the mission.
But like with older people, you know, I'm 17, they were already in their 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You are like a henchman.
I had a car. That's all it was. I had a car.
You're a guy with a car.
And I could drive to all these different doctors.
Selling drugs for like a henchman.
You know what I mean? That's it. I was a ride. And then I started doing drugs with her a little bit.
Doing drugs with her?
With the mother.
With the mother.
What kind of drugs?
Cocaine. But I was already doing sniffing cocaine and all that. But that's, it got a little worse then.
Yeah.
So you pick up a habit.
Love the ads. What's up, guys? Doing a quick stream today. Just playing some TF2. Watching this a little bit, but I'll probably stop watching it soon.
But he's just doing a little bit.
A little bit.
I love Sam Hyde. Like the stuff he makes is so funny.
And Burger King. We go drop off dimes here, dimes there, nickels. And, you know, it was just fun. You know what I mean, it was just fun. We were kids still.
Yeah.
I'm selling cars to this fence. I don't know it. They're cops. So I finally get arrested by them, and they hit me with like 50 warrants for stealing cars. But they can't hit me with the back ones yet because the operation's still going. The fence thing is still going, so they can't arrest me for all those. So they arrest me for one, and they send me to prison. I got like a year and a half or something. I'm in the minimum security prison. There's no problem. Like, it's soft as hell.
You're in a minimum security for stealing one car.
One car.
Once you get out, they're going to hit you with all the other cars.
They shut it down while I was still doing my sentence. Now they tell me, come over to the operations office. I go over there, they start handcuffing me. They bring me back to the penitentiary Summers. Man, that was a rough joint.
And why do they move
Because
you?
I got all these larceny ones. I got 50 of them. I got to go to court.
They hit you with the 50 cars.
I can't be on a yard with a fence this big. I got to be behind the walls.
Gotcha.
You know? Once I get there, I call everybody. I'm calling my grandmother. You should see where they got me. I'm fucking scared as hell. There's all these real prisoners, you know, like real bikers, real gangsters, you know, this is...
So this is a level 4 yard there.
This is the worst Connecticut got. Death row is there. So after like 2 or 3 days, I got this kid, he's my cellie. And next thing you know, these guys are coming down the hallway. And they're like, yo, who's Lucian? What was that? Me and him are nervous now. We're like, yo, I got your back, you got my back? And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, he's tough already. So we're ready to get down, you know what I mean? And they pop our cell. And we think they're gonna come in and fuck us up. And then he looks over the shoulder and he sees one of the guys he recognized. And it was up, you know, the joke was on.
They were fucking with you?
They weren't there to come and get us. They were there to bring us stuff and tell us, you're with us.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, you guys are good. You know what I mean? But we were scared to death at first. You know what I mean? They brought us TVs and cigarettes and food and weed and shit like that because these guys like ran the joint.
So at this point, you're in a biker gang.
No, I'm not in no biker gang.
How old are you at this point?
18, 19.
Are you doing?
You can't just
fighting?
come and jump me. You know what I mean?
Are you fighting for them?
No, I'm not fighting for nobody.
People are telling other people, hey, leave this guy alone.
Yeah,
leave
listen,
this
if you're
Lucci
gonna
alone.
go at this guy, you know, go at him one-on-one.
You're gonna have a problem with us.
Not doing
Wow,
nothing.
I know someone just like this guy. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna play some TF2 today. Who's playing right now? What smells? Actually, I downloaded a few demos. This one I was playing a little bit today. It's okay. I don't know. Honestly, it's a little, I guess I just don't get it, or I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't hit the wall with it particularly. This is a demo, though. It's Escape from Elo Hell. I'm like, okay. So this is what you do. You have, like, the ability to basically reshuffle all these. I don't know what Lucky Day does. Dodge, I assume, means, like, it's really weird. It's really weird. Like, I'll just click a few of these, though. But basically, the objective is that you're supposed to, like, win a bunch of games and then grind it out of Elo Hell, per se. And So like this, just want to match. Boom. This one, just want to match. Boom. This one, just want to match. Boom. Yay. So now we level up to Iron 3. Oh, I have to start from the bottom? Oh, dude. I thought it would at least let me... Can I save and exit? I guess not. Not for the demo version, I assume. I guess not for the demo version. That's smart. And now this is where I'm supposed to supposedly, I guess, the next match will have a lucky day effect, adds 3 high win rate matches. So I do this one, I guess. Nope. Awesome. I don't know. Hey, how's it going? Oh my god, the game's not showing up. How silly. Could you imagine? Whoops. Here we go. Thank you for saying something in the chat. Hey, how's it going, Clarence Patella? How's it going? Sorry. Here's the game I'm playing. I don't know why it wasn't appearing with the game capture option, but yeah, this is called Escape from Elo Hell. We're gonna play some TF2 in a minute, so stick around, Clarence, but I appreciate you tuning in. Actually, you know what's funny? When I first played this game, I didn't have my headphones on. The sound is very interesting. Damn, I kind of like this game. My only issue with it, though, from what I'm seeing with the demo, there has to be a lot more for me to really... I mean, I'm still so new with the demo itself, but... I know this is going to come off like an insult. This is going to come off like this game's not worth that much of your time or your money. But I think this game's going to be $5 based on what I'm seeing here. Based on the gameplay I'm seeing here. I would pay $5 for this game. I don't know. Based on what I'm seeing with the demo alone. What I've done with the demo so far. Nice gank. Modifies MRR to the closest active matches. You know what? This, honestly, the more I'm thinking of this, this is kind of another, almost a take a little bit on, what's it called? Clover Pit. You could argue this is kind of like a slot machine. But I guess that in a way, that is kind of what playing a Bogart is like, or a Deadlock is like. Here's where I get confused, though. Here's where I'm, like, totally lost. These are the buffs I get. Like, the information, I'm going to say right now with the demo, which it's in a weird way, a lot of these demos are, like, for the developer to, like, kind of figure stuff out. The information, like, why is this text so small? I can't read. Look at that. That's absurd. Duplicates closest active matches, adding them to the top of the board. This should look a lot nicer. Like, all this extra space, like the hand and stuff, and like the spacing for all this. Like, unfortunately, this is pretty, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately this screen with the information it's trying to give me is very hard to actually, like, digest and not fun to digest. Like this one, this is, so win rate, plus minus win rate, modifies win rate on the next played match. So this would lower my win rate on a loss on the next played match. Would I want higher win rate? I wonder if it's like, you know what we should try? Actually, that would be interesting to, like, do a run where you're supposed to, where you basically, you D-rank so bad that it's like, we're gonna do this. I don't know. No, what? That's crazy. I lose that? That's 88%, damn. What does dodge do? The next match will have the dodge effect, makes closest active matches inactive? I can't. How? What? That's crazy. Wow. How? I have a 1% chance of winning this. Go ahead and respin all that. I do kind of want to run where I just D-rank as fast as possible, though. That would be kind of funny, just to see. Damn. That sucks. I don't mind this look and everything, this like kind of feel to it. I think this is kind of cool. But what I don't like is that screen that comes afterwards in the next patch. Like this. This screen is just so bad. Also, you know what? We're going to restart. We're going to delete save. Yeah, delete save, yeah. Oh, shoot, it deleted. Oh, whatever. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. It's the demo. I have to remind myself this is the demo. This is the full game. Okay. Yep. I lost? That's crazy. Sometimes it'd be like that, though, I guess. Sometimes it really do be like that when you play MOBAs. When you play Deadlock. I'm gonna lose now. How come I don't have all these like little doodads? Oh, because I wonder. I did delete my save data. That is a goober part on my. That is like my problem. You know what? Honestly, here's the other thing. I would pay $5 for this game, but I would do it twice because if this was on my phone, I would also pay $5. Yeah. I have to play this one? Damn. I like the little hooray that happens. I love the ambient the thunderstorm. They need to have multiple options for the thunderstorm as well. Like I need to be able to have like a light drizzle. I need to be able to have like a hailstorm going on. I need a lot more options. I love to fall asleep. Actually, I would love to fall asleep to this specifically. I fall asleep to the sound of rain from my phone often. Very fun. Very fun game. This is kind of like this is almost, in a weird way, this is almost like a cookie clicker, actually. The more I'm playing this. We do have to get into some TF2 in a minute, by the way, fans. I don't know, I can't believe I just said that. Chat, we need to get into some TF2 in just a minute. This is a fascinatingly fun demo. I have another demo that I could play. Maybe we'll play that one in the end, though. It's the demo that I want to play is from the same guys who made Babdi, the game Babdi that I made a video on, and also Straftat, which is also a game I've made several videos on. How do I sound, by the way? If anyone's in chat, like if anyone joins the chat, let me know how I sound. Jeez, we're gonna lose this here. Honestly, I'm almost at it's just better for me to just pick anything, right? I guess it's not like it's It's not like any of this really matters to a degree. Which, honestly, I appreciate that. Actually, I really like the fact that the game, at least in the demo, I like that the game is just like, go all the way to the end. Just keep going. Just keep walking. If they can make it to where the game is just keep walking, keep going, keep going. Like, there's never like a fail state, per se. There's never like a, oh yeah, you have to start all over kind of again thing. I'd be so down for that. Like, it's not a game about getting to the end. It's a game about keep going. Just going and going and going. How far you could go. How silly you could go. Vostra jugando a que juego que engancho. I don't know what. Jazz Ghostikish. What's up? We are going to play some TF2. I'm not sure if that's related to TF2 at all, what you just said, but give me a minute. I gotta do this. Or should we just go right to the next demo? I mean, it's up to you guys. I'll play some TF2 though. I feel like I'm not gonna be playing TF2 this Sunday, so I apologize for that. We'll be busy. NNCJJJ, hi. Hey, what's up? Joining in from the normal stream chat, the not psychopath stream chat. I don't know how people tune into. I really don't understand the appeal to tuning in on a live stream via your phone like that. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me. I couldn't do it. This does make me want to play Deadlock, though. The more I'm playing, the more I'm like, oh, I see After Hunter, I'm like, what is that? Could that be related to? Could that be Drifter? Could that be? Oh, could that be related to Deadlock at some point? Okay. Season ended. Damn. Ending the season on 2 losses. That would make me want to kick myself in the balls. Complete to unlock a permanent skill. Okay. Cool, okay. This is where we get the upgrades now. Hell yeah. Gimme. Oh my goodness. How'd you lose that? How did you lose? You know what this also reminds me of is freaking XCOM, Enemy Unknown, where you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm about to kill this guy. I'm like right next to him with a shotgun. He's like right in my AO. No, missed. I missed. Sorry, I had a 90% chance of hitting the guy. I missed. Oh. That's it? Just 90? You couldn't. Oh, what game is this? Tunnelgeist, what's up? I saw your new Nintendo leaker video. I thought that was pretty good. How am I? I'm good. How's the audio sound, by the way, for everyone who's joining into the chat? Thanks for joining. This is a demo, actually. It's called Escape from Elo Hell. It's just a demo. It's part of the Steam Next Fest. I thought I'd check it out. I thought the trailer looked 99% win rate. Modifies win rate to the next played match. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know. Just fuck it. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! So I just go. I can't. I just lose. I just I just get the Metro Elo. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're D rank. We're in Elo. We're going to Elo Hell. That's what's happening next. Hell yeah. Yeah, full clear. Ooh, God, wow, this would make me never want to play Deadlock again. Could you imagine this? Could you imagine this? And you're getting called slurs. Wow. Wow. Wow, yeah. Just fuck my shit up. just totally fuck my shit up, game. Wow, can I get out of this? So I just lose. I just lose forever now. That's kind of neat. That's kind of interesting. I wonder what the point is, though, of doing this. I'm in Wood Elo. That's kind of funny. Season ended? Wow. Cool. I got to Wood. I went all the way to Wood. That's kind of fun. That's interesting. Looks cool. I'll download the demo. It's kind of fun, actually. I was saying earlier before everyone joined in, I was saying earlier that like this is a game that I would buy twice, but I would pay $5 for, based on what I'm seeing in the demo. I don't know what the full release would have. All right, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna go one more time, and then we're gonna play some TF2, by the way, because that is what the title of the stream is. It's TF2, so we're gonna go to that. Jeez, I hate this. How does this dodge next match will have the dodge effect that the closest active match makes the closest active match inactive. Wait, closest active match is inactive. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, huh. Interesting. Spin. Yeah, we'll spin here first. Oh, you know what's interesting? Okay, hold on. I'm starting to pick this game in a way. It's kind of like that, like Resident Evil mini game. I see. Interesting. But like really expanded upon to a degree. You know the mini game where there's like 5 different lights and you have to get them all to like light up and everything. Okay. That was fun going all the way to Wood to Wood Elo. That was pretty funny. We're gonna spin here. We're gonna dodge. There we go. Okay. Nice. Give me. All right, we gotta spin the dodge. Oh, it's a loss. You fucking bastard. You bastard. All right. Okay. A dodge on Penta and a dodge on a win streak is 12x. After tank. Why would I ever want win rate? Modifies the win rate to the next played match. It seems like it's just too easy to go to Elo hell. Like, -1 win rate if I play a match after the tank. So I would have to avoid playing as tank then, essentially. That's what you're saying. But why would I want a negative... Why would I want, though, the ability... Why would I want something that, like, hurts me? Like, knowingly hurts me? After healer. I don't understand why I would... It seems like I should just ignore any of these negative ones and then just, like, pick the ones that are all positive, obviously. I don't... Unless I want to D-rank, unless I want to... I guess maybe that's a way to play it where you literally... But it seems so easy to do. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's like a part of this game that I'm missing and not understanding. These all suck. I want to... I'm trying to win. Yes, that was a lucky. That was lucky. I must admit, that was very lucky. That was very lucky. I can't... Okay. All the way to Bronze 3. Can I get this off Steam? Yes, this is a demo currently on Steam. On Steam, this is a demo you can pick up. I was also saying in the beginning of the stream too, we could play some more demos today, or we could play TF2. I know my audience loves TF2, so if you guys want to see another demo though, another game demo, one that I think looks awesome, then we'll play that next. But if you guys want to see TF2, just let me know in the chat. Just say something. Just literally chat. Just type in TF2, and your wish is my command. We'll play TF2 as soon as the season's over for this, which should be coming up fairly soon. Yeah, 22 matches. Actually, it's interesting. Like it's a lot better if you really take your time to click around. Like you're really thinking about TF2. All right. Okay, that's what the people want. The people want TF2. This is fun though. I will pick this up. I will pick this up later, maybe even my own spare time. Feedback. My feedback is the game sucks. My feedback is that you smell bad, real bad. You smell like rotting apples. TF2. I haven't popped this in a minute. I haven't popped some TF2 in a minute. I have not played this in a minute. We also have like a ton of hats, I believe. I should go ahead and craft a few hats. We have gotten a few subscribers. There's that new Game Informer video that I made that is doing crazy numbers. Plank T-Bone, what's up? So check out that new Game Informer video. I'm trying to think what the next video I want to do within that series of 5 videos I want to make. Honestly, not gonna lie, I think I know what I want to make the next video on, and it's gonna probably be a movie. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the next video is the next video in that series. The 5 easy pieces. Pyro. I really don't want to play Pyro right now. I want to play something. I want to play Hot Dog Man. I'm like 4 or something. 313. I don't know what 1131. I don't know what this is referring to. Oh, you're talking about my medal? I know this is actually like 353. Pyro and Demo Man is fun. Yeah, you're right. We should probably do some Demo Man. Actually, I haven't played Demo Man in a minute. Oh, my rank. You know what's funny? That rank should be way higher because there was a lot of time I put into TF2 prior to that update coming out, and that's really where like a lot of my time went into. I would say. Do I play Roblox? No, I don't play Roblox. I've played it a few times, but it's Roblox. I don't know. I do, but I'm watching RN. You're watching RN? That's what that says. It's not M either. I don't know what you're watching right now. I see. It's only good if you're very bored. TF2? Is TF2 only good if you're very bored? I don't know. Right now. Sorry, the RN on my screen sometimes looks like a letter M because it's so small. I'm trying to make the chat a little bit bigger, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to do that. Oh, actually, it made it smaller. Oh, that sucks. Oh, this is terrible. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that? There we go. Thank you. There it is. Did something just crash? I played TF2 on mobile. It's actually free on mobile. I've heard people talk about mobile TF2 like a lot. I just have no desire. I personally just have no... Wow, we're playing with nobody here, huh? We're playing with literally nobody. We're playing with ghosts right now. We gotta put the hot dog hat. How could we not put the hot dog hat on? Dude, I would love a hot dog. I'm not gonna lie. I've been going to Costco lately and getting the hot dogs way too much as of late. I've been eating a lot better, but your boy. Every time I can go to Costco to get the hot dog, I'm at Costco getting the hot dog. It's kind of nutty. I do love me a good Costco hot dog though. What makes it so good is just how affordable it is. I've never known it was on mobile. Yeah, there's like I've seen like fan-made mobile versions of TF2. I've been to Costco once. That place is massive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get moving.
I am working with the customer on some options. Period. Oh my goodness. Alright, we gotta hopefully get a pill here. You know what I've realized? That my gaming probably aptitude, like my ability to game, probably gets really bad whenever my air or heater turn on. Because like it makes it so much harder to hear the game that I'm playing when that comes on. Oh me. Probably the most expensive game I own is probably Alien Isolation. I just finished the first free half about a week ago. I didn't even know there was a free half to Alien Isolation. I don't really know what you mean by that. What's the most expensive game I own? What's the most expensive game I own? That's actually a great question. That is actually a really good question. What is the most expensive game I own? Because I own some physical games. Some physical copies. I just don't know the valuation of them off the top of my head. I do own an N64. That's probably the most expensive gaming console, gaming peripheral, whatever you want to refer to that as, that I own. But that's not one game though, Plank. You said what's the most expensive game? You just listed 2 games. I had a GameCube that I sold to a buddy of mine. For like $50. I know a GameCube normally retails, like a used GameCube normally retails for like $100, but he's a buddy of mine, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna give you a discount, a half off discount. I'm trying to move products, trying to move stuff out of the way. When you were young, Sega Genesis, I've never actually really played on a Sega Genesis, if I'm being real. I mean, I might have picked one up like casually. I might have like, you know, like at a gaming convention or whatever, might have like played the Sega Genesis for like 2 seconds. I did not like the controllers for the Sega. Like that alone, it's crazy how I really think that's really what killed Sega as a company, was the controller itself. And that was like, I think also what led to like the downfall and everything else there around the gaming console aspect of things. Oh, that one missed. What is like the best Sega Genesis game, even, by the way? With Sonic? It's just Sonic. I feel bad for anyone who back in the 80s had a Sega. That must have sucked. Like, because the superior game console at the time was for sure the N64, or the Nintendo, whatever. The Nintendo NES, the SNES, whatever, what have you. Sonic, I think it was mainly Sonic. Do I know how to make the spinning wheel on your PC? Do I know how to make the spinning wheel on my PC? I have no idea what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by the spinning wheel. Unless I'm not on a Mac. It's definitely not. Unless you're referring to that. I'm gonna kind of push up here a little bit. Got that guy. Get that guy into the dirt. Trying to tell my teammates there's a spy around here. Do you think he will spin? Do I think, guys? All right, I'm gonna be real with you. I might have to like kind of stop reading the chats that like have like grammar and spelling issues, because I have no idea what you're saying here. The grammar here and NC is just so off kilter. Like, it's hard to like play a game and then read something when I'm gonna read this as you wrote it here. Do you think he will spin and whatever it lands on you do? What the hell does that mean? I mean the thingy that you spin and whatever lands on you have. I don't I don't know what thingy you're talking about at Etsy. That was scary with the heavy. I know what he's talking about. The color wheel. You put your name on it and spin it. What color wheel? What? Why would I do that? For what reason? For what? I'm sorry. I'm playing a game and I'm trying to do well in the game, and I'm also trying to read the chats. But like, what throws me off, I feel like the hardest part of being a streamer, some of the hardest stuff you can do as a streamer is like read chatters that don't make sense to you at the time. You get like this like annoying like confusion like zone of I don't know what this guy's talking about, but I'm trying to interact with the chat and everything. Sorry for raising my voice if I was like getting all heated. I was trying to be funny also. The color wheel, you put your name on it. Why would I? What color wheel? I don't know. Is this in TF2 you're talking about? I don't know what color wheel you're referring to. It's okay. No, and see, I'm sorry. I was probably the one who got all heated more than you did. If anything, it's all good. I'm just a little lost in terms of what you meant. I'm just being a big baby. I'm the one. Honestly, I'm the one who needs to take a step back, reevaluate, exercise my mind. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. Sorry, man. Big streamers normally don't read comments too often because they're so focused. Yeah, I agree. DGen Rips is here. DGen Rips, what's up in the chat? We are Liddy, indeed. Bigger streamers... There are sometimes I'll like see clips of like big streamers or streamers that have like lots of viewers, and I'm like, I'll just like watch a clip or I'll like tune in occasionally. I'm just like, why are you watching this? Like, why are like a lot of people watching this? I don't know. Streaming is like one of those things where it really feels like the people that do it, and at times the people that consume it, like to the degree where they're like all in on the streaming drama, the streaming bullshit that goes on. I'm trying to get this. I was hitting so many pills there, I just could not swap to the sticky launcher there. It's something I downloaded, I think. You guys need to stop voting for TF2 the polls. I'm dying here, man. DGen Rips really wanted the Amazing Digital Circus video to come out where I talk about the movie The Amazing Digital Circus. And I saw it in theaters. I did see The Amazing Digital Circus in theaters. I didn't tell anyone later that I saw it. It's one of those things that I've like kind of... Because I brought it up one time to like a random person or whatever I was talking to. And they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. What is this movie? And I'm like, honestly, it's not worth me explaining. It's not worth the turbulation I'm going to have to go through socially to explain this. Come here, Pyro. There it is. There it is. Is it still in theaters? I know the final episode is coming out this Friday or Thursday, I believe, right? Which at that point, I mean, all bets are off. The question, honestly, the question that I have, DGen Rips, for you is... Because they're going to have... If they want to keep making money off that, which that is the #1 rule of show running or animation, is you squeeze as much money out of that thing as you can until it fucking bleeds and dies. Do you think Gooseworks does a prequel or a sequel to The Amazing Digital Circus? I think prequel. I personally think prequel. What do you think, though? Was it high-key goated? Was the Amazing Digital Circus movie goated? Honestly, okay, hear me out. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and review the Amazing Digital Circus movie right now for everyone in the chat. It's a very flawed movie. It genuinely, in terms of like how the movie is constructed and like its delivery and even its like sequencing and pacing, it's a very flawed movie. #1, and I guess semi-spoilers, like to a degree, the movie first opens up with a fish telling you to not spoil the movie. Like, it literally opens up the first scene. It's very funny. It's very lighthearted. It is a reoccurring character from the series. But it's a fish being like, guys, don't spoil the movie. And by the way, there's a merch link at the end of the movie. So to the beginning of the film is already priming you to buy stuff. So it's like a weird artistic move just to be like, hey, man, this is part of our film. This is part of our work of art that we're putting together. This is part of the theater-going experience that we're trying to create here. And for whatever reason, the audience buys into it. For whatever reason, could you imagine if the Odyssey opened up with the horse that they all sit in on, being like, hey, guys, make sure you buy stuff at the end of the movie? Like, the second thing I don't like about the Amazing Digital Circus movie is that you have to watch the episode that predates the 9th episode. Kind of a weird choice for me, because why not just release both of them for the first time in theaters? Why did they do this weird thing where they released the first one on YouTube, the episode 8 on YouTube? Everyone's seen it already. Everyone's watched it, right? And then we're going to have to watch it all over again. It's cool to see Kane's musical scene and musical number on the big screen, and obviously the animation in the episode 8 and also subsequently the episode 9 is phenomenal. But again, going back to what I was talking about with, like, I don't think any other movie could have done that. Could you imagine if fucking Taxi Driver opened up where it's like, hey guys, we're gonna watch the season finale of the Taxi Driver TV show, and then we're gonna show you the movie. So I was hoping for a whole hour of new material, new stuff I hadn't seen, and I just didn't get that. But once episode 9 kicks in, is when, like, you could really tell, like, they went all out. Like, you could tell that they were just like, yeah, we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off. We're going all in. Very energetic, very stylistic, very cinematic, more so than any other children's animated thing out there right now, period. Like, the cinematography at times in this movie is unbelievably beautiful at times, and also just visually striking. I will admit, episode 9, unfortunately, isn't as funny as any of the other episodes. It is kind of a shame that the humor really, like, just disappears practically from the movie. But it's lightheartedness, and it's also, like, emotional depth, and in a way, it's also storytelling is very welcome. It's a shame that I personally love the humor in the Amazing Digital Circus. I think the humor in the Amazing Digital Circus is amazing. But at the same time, though, like, it was hard to not get a little teary-eyed at times. It was hard to, like, not feel for these characters and feel jovial with them and feel like the uncertainty that they feel. And then the movie ends. The film, I should say, the cinematic experience ends, and then the marketing experience starts, where a silent video and a QR code displays, like, some of the people that literally look like they were engineered in labs, advertising the merch, the popcorn bucket, the hat, the T-shirt, it's a very confusing film. It's like, if you were to buy that from the Criterion Closet, it would be probably one of the most bizarre and kind of nastiest tasting movies you could probably pick from that closet. But I'm going to skedaddle. See you later. Thank you so much for tuning in, Plank. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you a Pomni or Ragatha guy? Pomni all the way. Ragatha arguably is probably one of the weaker characters in the Amazing Digital Circus, in my opinion. Sorry, United. I don't play with viewers. I apologize. We don't be doing that. I'm a girl and I'm new to the channel. Yay. Very cool. Very cool. Very fun. Very, very fun stuff. Very, very fun. We got a few subscribers, actually. So yeah, DJ Rips, that's my review of the Amazing Digital Circus. I know you're clamoring for that. I know I know some of the fans would love to know my opinion about the Amazing Digital Circus. That's my final review. We just got a few subscribers, by the way, so we're gonna craft 2 of these hats. We can go full samurai mode, I guess, with the demo man here. I would not hate going full samurai. Full Assassin's Creed samurai with the hot dog hat. That seems appropriate. Dude, I'm a beefcake with the hot dog hat. Let's go. How do you feel about how it ended? The big reveal. So spoilers, I guess, for anyone watching. We're gonna talk about the ending of the Amazing Digital Circus movie. I thought that the ending was a great landing in terms of ending a series, in terms of a conclusion to the story and its characters, and also like a good conclusion to the trauma, the trauma of being in the digital circus. Because it's revealed that they are not people. They're just a brain scan of people, and that those people are living safe and happy lives. They're in a way they can kind of reconcile the characters that we've come to appreciate and love. They can kind of reconcile knowing that there isn't being any physical harm done to who they are as actual people. And in a way, it also kind of it almost makes this conversation of interesting. Like, Pomni is different from the real life version of Pomni. Like, ultimately, they're 2 totally different people. It's in a way, it's kind of a commentary on the identity of people more than it is commentary on the actual character, the actual horror element of it. There's more of a focus on who these people. It becomes more of a clear that it's not like there's anyone who's being trapped. There's no one being held against their will within the digital circus to a degree. Like a person. I guess this also raises the question of if Pomni or any of these characters, Jax, Kinger, have souls, but that's a whole other topic. That's a whole other can of worms, and frankly, it's a can of worms that fans would love to dissect. It's a can of worms that that's kind of the beauty of the Amazing Digital Circus and shows like it or movies like it, is that there's a whole rabbit hole you can go down with fan-made content and stories and animations and whatever. But I liked the conclusion. I felt it was a satisfying way to not end on a downer, and also to not end on. I'm just getting these crazy pill kills right now. Why would you need that heavy? Why would you need that? Did you really need the health back? I will admit, though, I feel like though there are still some questions that are a bit unanswered. The abstraction characters, the characters that I've abstracted. What is their life like? What does it truly mean to abstract? I guess what does that do to your psyche? I also think it raises the question about the control portion, the control node of Cain, if you want to call it that, the thing that was put in to control and restrict Cain. What's the implication around that? How that essentially is what made Cain evil, ultimately. And I guess then ultimately the last big question is how many billions of dollars, how many millions and millions of dollars is Gooksworks going to squeeze out of Netflix's tits when they sell the rights to this show after they've sold so much merch? I do think that the Amazing Digital Circus, though, is just a triumph of. It is definitely a triumph in terms of filmmaking, because it's just proving how the art of film and also the marketplace that film occupies is the grip is being slowly peeled away by big corporate interests and these big hedge funds and firms and everything, and being given to the people. The people, the everyday American, the everyday artist, the everyday creator, genius, vision that exists. And that's mainly entirely corporate interest. That's entirely the corporation's faults. Like they've truly lost the grasp of what audiences want. What the fuck? Got a cup? How does that? Wait, I have to look at this hat. Okay, I thought that would be a little more impressive. Can I rock both? Wait, hold on. Can I rock both two plushies? Can I plushie max here? Like, the fact that Star Wars got its ass so beat in the box office is... I mean, it just kind of proves to everyone out there that, like, there's not an understanding of what the audience is after. The audience is clearly not drifting towards these big studios and their visions and their artistic direction. And ultimately their artistic directions have been so like, not corrupt, but like so lacking depth and so lacking any actual creative risk that they end up becoming just a bunch of gray. It just becomes a bunch of gray slop. It becomes a bunch of just garbage, a bunch of goo being put onto the screen. But hey, I mean, you never know. I'm like not getting anyone right now. What's my KD right now? 5-3? Alright, that's not so bad. It's not terrible. That heavy just kaputted right there. I got peed. I got peed on. I got peed on and shot at. Damn. I got reflected there. Thoughts on the amazing digital circus collection you just sent me a picture of? Let's see. Let's see. Wow. Holy God. Degen Rips, holy cow, no way. Oh my god. Huck. Degen Rips is wow, I like the Kane one though. Actually, I'll give you this. I think that is probably they make some great merch. They make some phenomenal merch. Degen Rips just shared a photo of all his. By the way, this is not all of the Amazing Digital Circus crap. He has a popcorn bucket, which I don't see in this picture, but dropping the government. I'm sorry, Degen Rips. I didn't say the last name nor your address, so I'm hoping that keeps you clear. I'm sorry. Hasn't shipped yet? Okay. The popcorn bucket? All good. Alright, I apologize, DJ Rips. I apologize. I got too excited. Anyways. Yeah, wow, that's a... Damn, you got all the good stuff. Did you get those from the website, or did you eBay buy some of those? Like, did you buy... Degen Rips has, like, a unopened Kane figure where their eyes are, like, totally black as a void, like, crazy looking, which, that one looks sick. He's also got an evil... He also seems he has an evil Ragatha, or Pomni, or a combo of the two. I just got murdered there so hard. You found all those at Walmart and Target? Really? Oh, wow. I thought those were from the site. Their merch looks real good. I have to give them credit. They have, like, some... Even the stuff on the website looks real nice. Oh, so this wasn't even that expensive, I guess, then. I don't know. I mean, I've definitely seen figures, though, where, like, they look... I will admit, actually, Degen Rips, I'm not to be that guy, not to be that guy who's like kicking you in the nuts here. I'm not trying to do that. But I was looking at some action figures, like fan-made ones for Deadlock. Because apparently there's like people on Etsy and there's like artists that make these like really highly detailed models and figures for just any character you could think of. And they also make like really suggestive, sexy ones too, which I mean that's kind of cool. But I saw this one for one of the characters in Overwatch, one of the newer ones that's like hot as shit with big boobs, and I was like, dude, no way. And it looked nice. It was like $100. But anyways, yeah, actually, I will say. I mean, I know you like the value of the things you collect. You're like a dragon in that sense, but I will say, if you have like a specific like character, if there's like a specific like action figure character that you like, or like a cool like I don't know, whatever. Like, some of the fan made stuff is really good. Some of the fan made like merch is actually real nice that I've seen for like just about anything, really. And you can get like crazy with it too. You can get like wacko with it. Medic. Oh. That crit went nowhere. Die, nutsack man! Die! Damn, DJ and Ribs got the amazing digital circus. DJ, I'm not gonna lie though, man. I'm gonna be the one to say it. You gotta get rid of some of that stuff though. Some of that stuff, you gotta find a way to get rid of it. Sell it at the low. Like you gotta move some of that stuff. You gotta move some of those popcorn buckets. There's no way you like all those popcorn buckets. There's no way. You gotta at least use some of the popcorn buckets though, man. You gotta find a way to at least use some of them. Or at least make a video off of it. I would love to see it. I hate the Galactus one. I gotta get rid of it. Yeah, that Galactus one. I mean, it's cool. It is a cool bucket. It's definitely one of the cooler ones. But bro, who gives a fuck about Galactics or Galactic nuts? Who gives a shit about that guy? Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. The Terrifier one though is cool. I like the Terrifier one. I'm not a big fan of your Minecraft one that you have. That's just me. I love the rest of my favorites. The five you do have a cool 5 Nights at Freddy's. DJ and Rips, you got to make a video on some of this stuff, man. I would similar to like you got to do a thing with like the Game Informer one I did, or I'll just make that video for you. If you want, if you're okay with that, I would come over to your house or wherever. I would literally just make that video for you for my channel though, but it's up to you. Thank you. The Game Informer one, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of done with making that one at a certain point. I was kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of just, I want to get this project done with. I was like, I didn't really want to make like a big comprehensive fucking whatever, but it was still a good video, I think. I got copyright strike though because I used Mortal Kombat music. I thought that I could get away with that, but whatever. That is a killer song from Mortal Kombat. That is an absolute banger. Have you encountered the Fat Spy? Said the Zomboss. I haven't encountered the Fat Spy in this game. It was a great heartfelt video. Thank you very much. Thank you. I also will say I think it's one of my funnier ones too. The freaking what's it called? The freaking Rayman photos though were so funny to me. Wow, we got Nutsack Man causing chaos over here. Ooh, let me hit that. Let me hit that. Well, ooh, there's a spot right there. I saw him. What do you think of 2 German Server Blight series? I'm not crazy for it. It's all right. It's definitely spooky. It's definitely the newest one I thought was really fun actually, but I'm not like it doesn't keep me up at night. I'll say that much. It doesn't like haunt my dreams. It's cool, but it's not like it's hard to get really scared by it. I feel like the pacing of it at times is a little rough around the edges. But it is a kind of cool premise. I can't believe that guy. I can't believe that guy. I can't believe Cool would do such a thing. I can't believe... Thank you, Heavy Egg. Eggman's... What the hell is this? How did that Laser Quest guy get away with it? Dude, that truly is one of the best YouTube videos. The Laser Quest... God, that video. Every time I watch that, it takes me back to when I was like when we were in lockdown, when we were in COVID, man. That video, frankly, is the greatest time capsule to COVID ever. I think. I genuinely think that is the defining film of COVID, in my opinion. That film is that YouTube video is the defining film of COVID, in my opinion, 100%. We can watch it like right now, DJ Rips. I'd be down to watch it right now. Damn, Nutsack Man got me though. Heavy from Hit Game Knuckles Chaotix. Not to be confused with the Heavy from the Hit FPS game Team Fortress 2. Knuckles, did I read that right? Chaotix? I don't even know what Chaotix is. That a word? That is a great video. That is the defining COVID video, in my opinion. That video is basically where we truly saw the biggest cultural shift, I think, and it just documents that in terms of the ending of Laser Quest. That video, honestly, in its own right, deserves its own subsequent like sequel video or like commentary or like YouTube discussion. What do we do here? We were kind of trapped in a rock and a hard place. Dude, that guy got slurped. That guy got slurped, dude. Hold up, we gotta get that sentry. Can I go this way to get the sentry? This soldier get on this? Okay. Oh, so I did pronounce that right. Okay. I wonder if that's an actual word, though. That is such a cool-ass word. Chaotix. The way that's spelled. I hate to be that guy, but the way that's spelled is sick. I just imagine a 40-year-old neckbeard going to Laser Quest by himself and playing with it. I don't think he was a 40-year-old neckbeard. I think he was about, dude. You know what? I'll say this much. If COVID never happened and I could go to Laser Quest, if we could have gone to Laser Quest, if it was, because I've heard it's popping. I've heard it's like, I remember like people talked about how it was like actually really good. That Laser Quest video is so good, though. We gotta watch it. We do gotta watch it, G-Generous, you're right. Look at that crit. Look at that crit. Walk on that crit. Oh. Almost. How's the... Hey, D-Gen-Rips, real quick. How's the audio sound? Please tell me. Please tell me, chat, how's the audio sound? Does it sound okay? Does it sound too loud? Too booming? Too bassing? Pop this Uber here, medic, for me. Medic, this way, give me the Uber, please. Right now, please. I need it. Oh no, medic, please. Audio is perfect? Okay. All right, I actually changed something. I actually had a setting that... We're at 555 subscribers, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I changed the setting that, that was... Actually, I removed a filter. I thought this filter would be better for... You don't know what sounds good? Well, the fact that you're still watching the stream tells me that the stream sounds fine. Yeah, I removed a setting that... I put the filter on originally because I was worried that you were hearing me clicking my keyboard too much. And also, like, it helped mute some of the cars that would drive by my huge mansion that I live in. But then I like would listen. I would like watch back like some of the streams I've done, and I was like, wow, this sounds like kind of bad. It just sounds like I'm almost like in a submarine at times, yelling. I get this? Nice. Nice. His huge mansion camper van. Oh my god, I could never live in a camper van. Oh, dude, people who were doing that, people who were like going all out to live out of a car, out of a van, nuts. There was actually a coworker of mine. There was a coworker when I first got this like brand new job. Nice guy, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I also just started this new job, and I'm moving. I'm also moving into a van that I bought." And I was like, "What?" Like, yeah. I was doing the numbers. And I was like looking at it, and I was like, "Wow, I could save a ton of money if I just bought this really nice van and started living out of it." I got a Planet Fitness membership, so I could shower at Planet Fitness. Gas relatively inexpensive. This was like right before COVID hit, so like 2019. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go live out of my van. And I was like, okay, cool. At the time, I was like, yeah, that could work. That could be a thing. Sure, that could happen. It's something that people do, you know. And then COVID hit, and then he immediately, he actually like had to go like move in with another coworker, and then he got fired. And I was like, fuck, because of COVID. This was all right before COVID. So I was like, wow, I think there's a big lesson in all of this. Yeah, 2019 was about 7 years ago. You right. Damn, I was a totally different person back in 2019. I was such a fat shud in 2019. Actually, was I fat? I definitely got fatter. But I'm in relatively good shape now. Actually, I did some jump roping today before the stream. I was like, I should exercise. I should go do a thing that like moves my body, gets me more kinetic. And I was like, you know what? I don't have to go to the gym, but I could just walk down the road a little bit and jump rope. That backstab should have counted. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think that one should have been it. Oh, get over here! Oh no! Medic, where are you? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh poopy! Oh poo poo! Oh poo poo pee pee! 2013 was 20 years ago. Damn, what was going on in 2013? Oh yeah, I was in college, I want to say. Nothing happened in LP. You're right. Yeah, nothing's happened ever there. Who cares? It's just I read stuff like that and then I go like, yeah, who cares though? Like, there's one guy who I guess peaked in 2013 who's like, fuck, man. Like, I just wish I could go back to 2013. I wish I could be 2013 version of me. It would be cool to be high school me again for maybe like... See, but then the thing is, I say this, and I would want to be high school me with like my current brain function, my current brain activity. Thank God I never did drugs in high school, man. Dude, could you imagine like frying your brain at such a crucially important developmental part of your life? Imagine being like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this substance that like alters my brain chemistry. Look at the pee guy. He's covered in piss. All right, hold up. Nice. We got a spicicle. Nope. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and watch that YouTube video that DJ Rips mentioned. That's what we're gonna do next, and then we'll play another demo, I think. Because that is fun. I do like the demo. That last demo game we played was sick. Actually, what's cool with it is I think I could probably watch this YouTube video and play that demo game at the same time. Tunnel Rats Fool. Oh yeah, this is actually that YouTuber that I was thinking of the other day that I was like, they haven't made a video in a minute. I gotta subscribe. They do good stuff. They do good work. Chicken wing theory. Okay. This is my competition. This is who I'm up against right now. This is who I gotta take down. This is who I gotta end and fix. They've made some pretty good deadlock related videos in the past. But, you know, they are a girl, so they're a girl deadlock player, so they're constantly thinking about the characters kissing. They're always thinking about other characters, how they kiss, what it's like when they kiss and stuff. My deadlock content's way better. I'm kidding. No, it's probably not actually. Actually, they've done a very good job with editing and effects. Good channel. Subscribe to it. I have. Laser Quest though. This though, honestly, one of the best videos out there of all time. Where is it though? Where is it? There it is. Wiggles Arcade. Goodbye Laser Quest. Easily one of the greatest YouTube videos I think made. It captures quite literally a crucial point in like cultural history. Can we move on here? Can we move on from the ads? Can we move on, please? We're done here with the ads. We're done. Great video. This is Wiggles Arcade's Goodbye Laser Quest. I'm going to put the volume at full blast here. I'm going to move the chat here. We're going to watch this and we're going to play a demo of another game later. You got to leave a comment asking for an update. No, I've already left my comment on this channel or somewhere. Pretty sure I've commented on this. Yeah, here we go. I've already I can't comment again. I can't comment again. I already left a comment. I'll say this: Wiggles Arcade, this video, deadass, is a big inspiration for some of my YouTube videos I've made. You've already commented as well, DJ Rips. I'm pretty sure you've commented here. I'm pretty sure you left a comment in this fucking channel at some point. Okay.
Type of video I typically make. However, I really wanted to do a video about one of my absolute favorite places to
Let me know if the
visit
audio is too like loud or quiet. I'm assuming it's fine.
In my area has been a staple of my life ever since it opened in 1995. I was in 3rd grade when my Laser Quest opened its doors, and my first visit was the same year for a classmate's birthday party where he practically invited our entire class. I had played laser tag before, but never like this. With its awesome laser packs and guns, maze arenas illuminated by neon paint and black lights, and techno music blasting while you shot at anything that moved. Laser Quest was bar none the best laser tag experience ever created. 100%. I've had countless birthdays there, gone to many birthdays there, and have easily played hundreds of games of laser tag at Laser Quest since my first visit. However, it's with great sadness that I now have to say goodbye to this incredible establishment. As of September 2020, Laser Quest, which is a company out of England, has decided to cease all North American operations, which includes all their locations on the continent. Ever since the COVID pandemic took off in March of this year, all their locations closed down.
Thank you, liberals.
Up until recently, all announcements and updates had indicated that Laser Quest would reopen eventually. However, months passed and yet no reopening happened. And look, I get it. You're crammed into a giant enclosed maze-like room and coming in close contact with other players constantly. Laser Quest was probably the very last business that was allowed to reopen.
Ahead of his time. Ahead of his time, this man.
Lines and whatnot. So I guess it should be no surprise that they ended up deciding to call it quits given the circumstances. And while the news of Laser Quest closing permanently wasn't necessarily a surprise to me, what was a surprise was just how much the news impacted me emotionally. To put it bluntly, I was devastated when I found out Laser Quest was going out of business in North America. Upon learning this very unfortunate news, I drove over to Laser Quest, sat in the parking lot, and just stared at this magical place that houses so many wonderful memories and experiences experiences for me. Being completely serious, I actually cried. Yes, I know, this probably sounds incredibly lame, but I actually cried knowing that I'd never be able to pick out a cool
Base as fuck.
again, like Mr. Burns, Sub-Zero, or Wiggles. I'd never again be able to put on one of their cool laser packs and hold one of their awesome laser guns again. I'd never hear that awesome noise emanating from the vest again when someone tagged me, or the vibration of the vest, and I'd never again be able to see how I ranked against everyone else once our match was over. One other awesome thing
TJ and Rip said, dude just sat in his car staring at an empty building, crying his eyes out. Never went to Laser Quest or Laser Tag game, not gonna lie. Damn, you've never played Laser Tag ever in your life? Unfortunately, I'll say this. I'll say one thing in defense of Wiggles here. I've played Laser Tag maybe a few times in my life. I did like Laser Tag as a kid. I've played at like several different companies that did Laser Tag growing up. But Laser Quest was always the best one. Laser Quest was always the highest quality. The hit detected, the hit registration was always on point. The laser was very visible and very like prominent. Laser Quest deadass was like the best laser tag experience you could have.
About Laser Quest was its awesome lobby filled with things like air hockey, vending machines, pinball, and arcade machines.
Awesome
I mentioned
things.
this in my top
awesome
5
things like vending machines.
Pinball machines video, but they had so many great arcade games and pinball machines while I was growing up. Some of my favorite machines of all time, along with some of my best memories of those machines, are within the lobby of Laser Quest. I remember being 9 years old and my friend Tony and I double-teamed Area 51, defeating the UFO boss at the very end, beating the game for the first time. I remember playing Soul Edge the very first time I visited Laser Quest in 1995 and thinking Valdo looked freaking awesome with his blade hands. I have so many amazing memories of the lobby of this place, and they honestly are just as memorable as the time spent actually blasting my friends and strangers during our games of laser tag. I could literally talk about Laser Quest and all my fond memories of that place for hours and hours, but for the sake of keeping this video a reasonable length, I'll spare you the sentimental rambling. My love and nostalgia for Laser Quest has endured throughout most of my life, and in fact, prior
Pinball's
to this
awesome.
year,
I love
spent
pinball
my
also.
last 3 birthdays at Laser Quest despite being in my 30s. Yep, a grown man playing a game mostly enjoyed by elementary and middle school kids. Kinda lame, right? You'd think that, but each time I played there was always many other people of varying ages playing as well. While some of these people were parents playing with their kids, a huge portion of them were people just like me in their 20s, 30s, and even 40s who probably have the same wonderful memories as I do of playing the best laser tag ever created as a kid or teen. I really wasn't ready to say goodbye to Laser Quest when I learned of their demise, and frankly, I don't think I ever could have been. Laser Quest has been a constant fixture of my life since I was 7 years old, and I guess I naively assumed it would always be there. However, just like people, pets, or in this case places, nothing lasts forever and all things must eventually end. But even after all the arcade machines are removed, all the laser packs are hung up for good, and the Neon Maze Arena is torn down and discarded forever, what will always remain will be my many incredible memories I have of Laser Quest. Undoubtedly, Laser Quest
pour
will
one
also
out for
live on
Laser
in the
Quest,
memories
guys.
of thousands of others as well who had birthday parties there, played with their friends on the weekend, or even competed in the various leagues that Laser Quest ran. For this reason, Laser Quest will truly never be gone, and at least for me, I will always cherish every second I spent at this amazing establishment. I'll always consider myself very fortunate that a place like Laser Quest was such a huge part of my experience growing up. And with that, goodbye Laser Quest.
Damn, real.
I will never forget you.
Real.
I will always miss you, and you will always live on in a very special place in my heart. Thank you for all the good times.
This video is probably gonna get copyright striked. Actually, this stream might get copyright striked literally by the exact same song because I was like watching his video, but that's okay. It's whatever. I mean, that's fine. It's just how it is. It'd be like that sometimes, you know, right, gamers? It'd be like that. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna get a glass of water. Real quick. Now keep the rain at max volume. That's awesome. I'm gonna get some water real quick. We're gonna play this for like 2 seconds. And in the chat, do you guys want more TF2 or do you want another demo game that we'll play? We'll play another demo game, something else. I'm just gonna get some water real quick. I need to drink something. Be right back, 2 seconds. I recommend Half Sword demo if you're taking recommendations. Half Swords demo. I'll take a recommendation. I'm down to take a recommendation, sure. I was looking at this game. I remember reading about this game in a newspaper. Stubbs the Zombie. I remember reading about that in a newspaper. What's it called? Half Swords? Half Swords. Half Sword. This. Half Sword. Tech demo. This. How many gigs is it? This looks like a game that would take a lot to download. Oh, this. I think I've seen this. Oh, I've seen like YouTube videos of this actually. Ooh. This would be fun to play, but unfortunately I know for a fact that this is gonna like take forever to download. That does look fun to play though. I will have to put that on the list. Give me a second though. Be right back. Give me some water. Be right back. I'm back. You got early access to that game? I've seen videos of it. It does look kind of cool. It's one of those games though. It's like a combat like system that's like really hard to master. What is reset? Reset. The next match will have a reset effect. Resets closest inactive matches. Shoot. No, I lost? Wow. What a shame. Armor actually acts like armor is in tinfoil. That would be... You ever see the show Deadliest Warrior? Heavy? That kind of reminds me of Deadliest Warrior, that kind of stuff. Like a game like that you just... That looks like... Just like feels like Deadliest Warrior fans would have been all over that. You know what I mean? If you've ever seen Deadliest, where can you watch Deadliest Warrior? Actually, is that even on a streaming service? Or are you allowed to watch Deadliest Warrior? Damn, you haven't seen Deadliest? You should watch. There's probably somewhere on YouTube you can watch it. I'm hoping. My worry is that it's like probably on Paramount, the streaming subscription Paramount or whatever. But yeah, Deadliest Warrior is a great show. It was one where like they would basically have like two historical kind of warrior types or character archetypes of a warrior from a historical period of time. For example, they did one episode where like the medieval Spanish like knights fought in a battle to the death like ninjas from Japan, from feudal Japan, and they judged them based on their weaponry, their armor, their kind of like fighting style and everything, and then would plug it into their computer that would like then simulate the am I just in a loop now of like winning here? What is this? Denigrated. After being cloned 3 times, a match loss loses all of its effects. This is actually a very interesting game. I enjoy medieval games that don't have stupid goddamn magic in them. So like a medieval game that's like not like a fictitious, like a fantasy kind of element to it. Not a fan of that. I'm also not a fan of fantasy stuff, if I had to be honest. And then, oh. What does Lucky Game do? Adds 1 random high win rate match. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. What is Bad Day? Adds 3 low win rate matches. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just spin that. Nice, 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 base, nice. I should also be able to touch these things. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play. Do I save this? Bronze and silver. Okay. Okay, we're gonna play another game to wrap up here. This next one's also a demo. It's by the same guys who made the Babdy games. I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream. They made Babdy. They also made the Straftat game, which is also very good. This is their next game they're working on. It's called Volume. It's spelled Volume. It's spelled VHOLUME. It's a demo. And if you like games like Mirror's Edge, if you like a game like Mirror's Edge, you'll probably love this. I played the first Mirror's Edge. Fantasy isn't your groove heavy. Fantasy's not my groove either. I was never a big fan of Skyrim or Oblivion, if I had to be honest with you. I loved Fallout, but Skyrim and Oblivion just never really tickled my fancy. Unless you can use a sharp weapon, good. You ain't taking down a fully armored knight without a blunt weapon. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Unless you're like Robin Hood, I guess. Unless you're like Gooberstein, crazy good with the sword back. Unless you're like a samurai, I guess. Multiplayer. Now this is interesting. We're gonna demo this multiplayer. I'm gonna skip that. We're gonna kind of just play the single player here. We're gonna lower this, lower this, lower this. Crosshair. I would like a crosshair. I would like a speedometer also. I've already wishlisted this. I am tempted to try multiplayer, but I want to just kind of feel my own bearings. You know, get my. Oi. OU. Oh, that's the speedometer. Wow, you move very fast in this. Like, it's kind of crazy how fast you move. Spacebar to jump. Beat bronze goes to unlock. Oh, hold on, a little hiccup there. How's this look on the stream? Half swording works well if you use the sword and you're against your armored enemies. You could poke the tip of the sword to the gas of the armor. Invalid lap. Wow, I don't really know what you're talking about. Now, is there a way to... Now, there's like wall running in this. Oh shit. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay. Alright, so falling is like, you just kind of reset. Okay. I've seen like... Yeah, this is what I'm interested about. Whoa. Oh, so there's fall damage, though, also. Interesting. Okay, the fall damage isn't like that. Oh, so this is like Call of Duty Black Ops kind of movement stuff going on here. Whoa. Music, though, in this is absolutely wild. Am I stuck here? I broke this system and escaped the map. I guess I did to a degree, but like I cannot imagine that it would be that easy to escape a map like that, though. Even in this demo. Oh god. Oh no. No. Yeah, I'm falling. I feel like I'm supposed to go there though to a degree. I feel like there's supposed to be a Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time. Then we're gonna actually just, I think, play the actual game. But the music's playing. It does kind of feel like the game's like telling me to not go there. Okay, we're just gonna play it like normal now. These have like a nice kind of bearings on the movement at least. Ooh, whoa. The wall jumping is a lot more magnetic than I was expecting, if I had to be honest with you. I see now I'm out of the map again. By my own volition. The out-of-map stuff to this game, I'm honestly... I mean, I know this is the demo, but I'm surprised how... This is like such their work. This is like such them. Oh wow, I like the lighting effect there. Like, the way that light looks, though, the way it has this like almost like Xbox, like Faded Dream Xbox kind of vibe to it. Anytime I play any of their games, I'm always just taken back to like the original Xbox games. Games like Brute Force, or even Halo, the original Halo. They have this like HD texture aspect to them, but then they have But then they also have like this like menu and music capability. Oh, a little spring here. Okay. This is the game basically. It's basically a walking sim, but to the extreme. Like to the like from the footage I've seen, and I'm kind of like impressed that like now that I'm playing it, I'm like, oh wow, oh wow, wow. There's like so much. Now, what's funny? One thing I will say right now is that I know that they had like a Straftat DLC that I believe the developers literally admitted like, hey, this is going to help fund the next Babdi game. And I think it's this. Now, I want to go ahead and say that this isn't necessarily like the game Babdi. But I mean, I'm so happy that they chose to do this instead of what I had imagined a sequel to Babdi looking like. This is already like unbelievable. Like this is already like potential Game of the Year material stuff right now. Like potentially could be hot, spicy. Well, I want to get the full product. I was gonna get this on day one, no matter what. Too. I love those developers. The guys who made Straftat, Babdi, like they're incredible. They're incredible. All right, and it wants me to speed up. Just right here. Speed up. We're gonna go this way here. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Am I getting up though? Am I? Oh my god! Shit. Oh my goodness! Alright, interesting. Starts me all the way back here. You really want to be like holding the spacebar more often than just pressing it. I am curious though also how the fans, because no matter what game they make, the fans always just find some like crazy way to like use the movement system to be like absolutely nuts. I want to go back in there though. Nope. Oh, come on. Did I grab that? Okay, I grabbed that. Nice. I don't know if I deserved it. There is like kind of a puzzle to the movement. You're in a sense you're kind of like trying to plan ahead in terms of what action and what wall you want to ride onto next, like to gain verticality. We're gonna try that again. We're just gonna. I want to get a sense that we're going up, but. Oh! Oh! I feel like it now wants me to go this way. Oh wow, okay. Oh! What the hell is that? Oh, come on. Where is that? Okay. Oh, actually, he's like very... What is this? Something is different? Such as... Oh, do I not even have to hold the spacebar now? Does he just do it for me? You know what? Actually, you know what another game this game reminds me of? And I played it recently. Is Rayman 3 on the Xbox. That was another game I played on the Xbox. Didn't mean to do that. Damn it! I'm trying to like get a look at that thing. There's like stuff I have to collect. This game is very forgiving in terms of fucking up. Come on. I feel like at times he's not magnetizing to the wall. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, get him to... You basically have to be holding W down. Like, there's really, like, little to no reason for you to take your hand off the W key. Which almost makes me wonder why not just have, like, an auto run at that point. Oh, what? Excuse me? Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, what the hell? Conapse? Am I reading that right? What the fuck is this? Is this another level? Oh, interesting. Actually, I should be using that slide more. Yo, what? How long does this map go for? Dude, that's nuts. What is going on? This is the demo? Yo. Yo, what is this? What is this? I get that. I get that. The wall riding is a little bit finickier than I anticipated. 1 out of 4 found. Okay, okay. How many units of speed does this game use? I have no idea. Because bro's moving at like 1,300 miles an hour. Yeah, he's moving pretty fast. He's moving. Homeboy is moving. He's scooting. Wow, dude, what is this? Is the demo? Holy shnikes, dude! What is going on? Like, this is crazy. The scale of this game seems to be absurd. This music is nuts, by the way. Let me know if the audio is okay, by the way. He is schmoving. Homeboy is okay. Interesting though. He doesn't like wall run straight vertically forever. Dude, this is crazy. This is wild. Like, this is so innovative. Like, getting some Backrooms vibes. I know I hate to say that, but I guess I don't hate to say it. Can I pick stuff up though? Can I interact with anything here? No? Okay, that's fair. I mean, it's whatever. Wow, where am I going? How long does this go for? This all looks new. Like, this all looks like I haven't been here yet. Can I go faster, though? Demo Conaptu? What? How many maps did they make? Oh, so this is like... I was kind of thought this would be a more open world experience. Oh, so they really just want you to like, Can I go back? Dude, this is the demo. What the fuck? Oh, these are not demo. Not in demo. Not in demo. Oh man, there's a part of me that wants like a really big multiplayer experience in this though. There's a part of me that wants like, not a multiplayer, excuse me, but like an open world experience to a degree. The center. What the hell's the center? Oh. Oh, that was there the whole time. Okay, I kind of see what they're doing here. I kind of see what's going on. Damn, I really wanted like an open world experience to a degree. Like I know what Mirror's Edge. I knew Mirror's Edge 2 did that, but it just sucked. I wanted an open world experience with this. But still, I mean, this is sick though. No matter what, I mean, like that. Like in a weird way, this is kind of like an open world. I feel like the map. I feel like the maps are a little bit more open. Like the game wants me to come here, right? Nah, I lost that. Messed that up right there. No, why are you like doing that? Why are you like kicking off the wall that I'm like telling you to run off of? See, like what is that? Like, I'm hitting that wall like normally and everything. Whatever. I want to get these other little doodads that I can collect. One of them is like over here somewhere. Where are you, little doodad? There it is, there it is. So it's not necessarily like, okay. So it's kind of like there are worlds. I'm saying open world though. I guess in a weird way, there's a part of me that does want that badly open world experience, like where you walk around and talk to some people and stuff like that, and you kind of like get invested in the environment that you're in. That was what was kind of nice about Babby, is that it did feel like a place because of the people. I get up there though. Like, I'm not saying that I need like 100 little guys everywhere, but I mean it would be cool if there was like maybe you could like see like an environment that people are kind of living out of. You get more of a sense of that. Like there's like living stuff, or like living. I don't know. Like I honestly would be kind of cool to interact with like a little NPC here and be like, hey, what's up, or whatever. Maybe buy upgrades or something, or I don't know. Invalid lap, all checkpoints. Okay, all right, we're gonna try this here. We're gonna try this here. Boom, boom, boom. Slide, boom, slide, boom, boom, boom. You thought I didn't have the sauce in me. Y'all thought I didn't have that sauce in me. You're probably all watching this being like, yeah, this guy can't. This guy's like missing all these jumps. Oh, except for that one! But he makes it. He recovers. He recovers. Boom! 44. Tabs for leaderboard. 44 seconds. Bronze. Damn. What do I have to get? Gold. 38? Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. Can I restart? Is there like a simple restart button? Oh man, if I hit that. No. Alright, restart. 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 Is there a, if I hold R, does it let me restart? I wonder. Why am I not? I'm trying. The wall running seems to be the one area that I need to like work on. Oh my god. Oh my god. That first one. That first run I was doing a minute ago was like so clean. The wall running. What is up with the wall running, man? I feel like shouldn't my dude be like going to it or whatever? Why am I not? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Do I have to like hold the space bar? Damn. 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 Why am I really don't understand the... Like I'm literally hitting the spacebar here, and it's like he's not, for whatever reason, he's not grabbing onto the... Damn. I'm seeing how the movement though is addicting though. The Babby movement is very addicting, like in this kind of gameplay sense. Why am I not hitting? Am I just not hitting the spacebar enough or hard enough? Or I guess in a way where it's like registering a jump. Like why are you? Yeah, like dude, I'm telling you to grab onto the wall, like wall run here. Oh, so close, so close. By the way, I think the guy I'm racing here isn't even my ghost. It's just the ghost of, like, the dude above me. But for whatever reason, he's not... I really don't understand why I'm not grabbing the wall. Like, I have to, like, really spam it, I guess. I have to, like, really be like, hey, man, grab the wall. I'm just hitting the spacebar here. I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know why he won't do it. I guess maybe I have to, like, be walking. Interesting. I guess that is kind of the... Okay. No! No! Oh, okay, we were right. That was good. At least we have a sense now here of what we should be kind of aiming for here. Why? Okay, yeah, you can't be sliding. You can't be, which is kind of weird. I think they have to look at that. That doesn't feel right. Like, it feels silly to, like, have to, like, almost halt my momentum just to get onto the wall. Like, to, like, magnetize to the wall to a degree. Like, what? That makes no sense. I'm already going, like... Okay. No! Why? This is dangerous. Games like this, for me, are really dangerous, where I could just, like, play this for hours on end. Like, just doing this level. I could do this for, like, hours if I'm left unsupervised. Honestly. I really could. I just want to get one sick run of this. But the wall jumping still is, like, one of those things where I'm, like... I'm not picking up on what it's putting down, I guess. I see, like, what happened there? What happened? Why didn't he wall run? You have to be, like, you have to, like, stop your momentum with this, like, walking shit to, like, I guess, stand up enough to wall run. That must be the global leaderboard. Or something. I assume. Like the top guy. I'm close to him though. I'm close as shit. Oh. Dude. Actually, I'm beating him in the beginning. I'm beating his ass right here. Oh my god. That must be the world record leader or something, right? What rock did you slip on, dude? Did you hear him like slip? Oh my. This is what deadlock does to a motherfucker, by the way. This is what I blame deadlock for being like this right now. Like the movement you're seeing here. What? Okay, that's fine. We don't have to. I know what you grabbed on there. Why? No, why did you? Why? Why are you not hitting the wall? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just do not know. This is so dangerous. I'm like fully locked in here. Interesting. I messed up there. That was me messing up. 100% that one was me. The rest of them have not been my fault though. It's all because the game is stupid. It's all because the game is so bad. This guy is fast. This guy is fast. But I'm sexier. I think I just beat him. Yo! Yo! Oh. Let's go. Ooh, I just beat your ass, Mike Vegas. Ooh! Ooh, God knows what the fastest runs are. Well, I'm in the top 5,600. Click to load the ghost. Top. Let's just go to the top. Who's the guy? Hydro. 24 seconds. So he's beating me by like... What did I have? What did I... Can I go to me now? Friends? Me? Here I am. Did it a whole 16 seconds faster than me? Down goes Mike Vegas. Get fucked, Mike Vegas. Oh man, I just felt like I just came out of I just felt like I came out of a tunnel just now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if you got to watch that and like we're like bored to tears watching that. But oh man, thank you for tuning in or watching here. Tia restart, let him cook. Imagine trying to play this in VR, the motion sickness simulator. That'd be nuts. That's the ghost. That's the gold dev ghost. Did I beat the gold dev? I guess that was the dev ghost. Oh, you know more about this game than I do. You know more about what's going on than me. About to put these devs in their place where they belong. In the dirt beneath me. I put these devs in the dirt beneath me. Trying to put these devs in the ground where they belong. No! Why? 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 That was so clean and then I fucking farted it all over the place. There's a weird thing going on with the wall running, I must admit. There's like a weird element to the wall running that I'm like, where it kind of trips me up a little bit. So interestingly enough though, you can almost like self-boost yourself by doing this. 1 second. Almost gain speed by doing this, by hitting more walls. Like just to spam walls. Like if you just spam the fuck out of the walls, you're going faster. I don't want to go that fast. This is so these games are so dangerous for me, man. I could just do this like all day long. Ha 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 ha, noob. The scout's calling me a noob. Lore accurate scout over here, absolutely. You hit T to restart. Okay, T is to restart. You're so right about that. Thank you for saying something. Scout, you couldn't even do this in TF2, even if you were real. And, like, you could double jump and everything, you couldn't do this. What is happening here? Oh, that was a pro wall bounce right there. That was a pro wall bounce move. Oh, no. Here's my ghost, damn. Oh. Why? What? Like, he, like, what's weird is that there's, like, almost like a texture of some things that will slow you down. I hate looking at my ghost, actually. That pisses me off. That drives me nuts. I don't know why the wall bouncing, or the wall running to me still makes no sense. Like, see that? Like, it's almost like he's like something on the ground is decelerating me. Why did you not? Okay, I just wanted to see if I could run around that wall again. Like, yeah, something on the ground there is decelerating me for sure. Damn. I'm gonna give this 3 more tries, and I'm gonna call it a day for this level. Go to another one. All right, let's try number 1 there. Try number 2. This game's the tits. That's try number 3. All right, let's try a new one here. Let's try one we haven't done. We didn't do jungle. I'm gonna do 2 more, then I'll call it a day. I think for the stream here. Wow. What's kind of cool with each level is that you kind of just get to figure it out the first time you get in. Like, you kind of just get to fuck around. Hold on now. Hold on. Yo, wow, what does it want me to do here? Hold on. Do you want me to go this way? What the fuck? You look tired. Yeah. I mean... yeah. A little bit. Who's this guy? Alright, that sold me on this game. That moment right there. That sold me. Where do I go from here, though? Holy shit, I found the Discord mod. I think it's the gravel that's decelerating me. 3rd time the charm, a death wish charm. That's weird if there's like if there's like textures that slow you down, actually. I don't know how I feel about that. Where do I go from here, though? I must have to go to like one of those windows. No. Yeah, the game definitely wants me to be like, all right, wait, take a second, like really think about where you're going next and what you're trying to run forward towards or whatever. Oh yeah. Yeah, loving that. One thing this game's gonna have to figure out, though, I will say, like a big minus points on in terms of this game specifically, if I had to give it a critical nod that it's got to think about, that it's got to somehow tackle, is this. Like, it did it okay there, but sometimes like you'll do like these like rapid restarts. Yeah, like the way the music kind of has this like weird, awkward like transition. Not a fan of that. That kind of like takes you out of the that like breaks your flow state. I guess I could just use the T. Oh my god. The T. Can I swim? I want to see if I can swim. Oh, sick. You can. Oh, that's nice. How do I go up, though? Oh, I have to, like... That's kind of annoying. Damn. How far does this start me back? Damn, all the way to the beginning? Ooh, yikes. I don't know how I feel about that. That kind of pisses me off. Because I'm just trying to figure out the level here, you know? Like, and to be punished for trying something new. Like, to basically be like, alright, yeah, you tried something new and it fucked up. Now you start all the way from the beginning. That pisses me off. Or you miss the jump and wow. But then again, the game just does something like this where you're like, damn, that looks... I have to climb all that right now. I have to get on top of all that. I gotta do something about that. I gotta get up here. Where the fuck am I going? Holy shit. This is incredible. This looks so good. Like, damn. Like, the vibes of this game are immaculate. Like, just unbelievably, like, serene. I don't know where to go now, though. I'm like, okay, hold on. How do I get there? How do I get there? Love how the music just swells like that. Oh, what? Get up there, yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Sick. Very cool. Wow, I cannot believe... Continue, go to the next one. Okay, bad move. Yeah, I think there's got to be some kind of a checkpoint system in this. Yeah, if I go this way, what happens? Oh, I was hoping there'd be like a secret little... Wow, but like visually though, this like it's hard to be mad at this game when like visually just has like this really cool, just this really cool visual language to it. Oh, he missed the jump. He missed the jump, kids. Yarg. SpongeBob missed the jump and died. Fell to his death and died. Kids, I'm sorry, but SpongeBob was in the North Tower of 9/11. Damn. You really gotta make that jump. Yeah, there's like a weird... Dude, there is like definitely a deceleration thing going on with this game. Like something there just slowed me down entirely. I'm going the right way. This is obviously the right way. Okay. Wow, am I supposed to be running that fast to make that jump? What the hell is going on here? Wow. Cool. Okay. I just had to see what that was all about. Oh, dude, I'm loving this. Damn, that's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, I gotta do the multiplayer now. I gotta do the thing. Yeah, SpongeBob. You heard me, Spongy Boy. I need to collect the debt. Kind of blow these guys out of the water here. Trying to blow these kids out of the water. A whole minute? Bro takes a whole minute to do this shit. Okay. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn it! I just did this one too. Are we racing? We probably are racing, huh? These guys actually probably had more sauce than I had anticipated. No! No! You... Oh, why does he slow down, though, dude? Yo. Yo, who's that guy? was like more primed to play that. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. There is a weird gravelness going on there, or like some kind of weird texture that is like slowing you down. I don't understand it. I now have a flow for this map. No! No! Come on! Grab the ledge! Grab the ledge, you stupid... Let's see what these guys are up to. Is this what our guys look like? It does, honestly, I hate to say it, but it does actually help if you like look in the direction that you're trying to like jump to. Actually, I don't hate to say that, but it's just interesting. I'll go this way. Let's see what's this way. Oh, my legs broke. The multiplayer for this is kind of cool, actually. It is really satisfying to like get yourself out of a hole like this, though. Okay. Alright, guys. I think that's it for the stream then, in that case. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to call it a day here. And probably no stream this Sunday. And I'm going to have to get to work on another video soon-ish. Might be a Deadlock-related video. But